A chariot charge for just two of us against the whole phalanx? What about all these people we're trying to protect?
I didn't say we would be on the chariot. I said the charioteers have an opportunity to become legends, but they might not want to do that, of course.
Gina, that would be even more people for you to do prepare corpse over. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Chaosium House campaign. I am Jeff Richard, and I will be your GM tonight. And we're just going to dive in from where we left off last night. If I recall, Nisk and Kolbrast had managed to rally the retreating retreating militia, because the Keldon and Cobrea tribesfolk saw the death of Keller Starbrow, her assassination, and began to panic and rout. And thanks to Nisk and Kolbrast, they not only stopped, but they are prepared to deal with the final last ditch efforts of the Lunars to break your army before they are enveloped on the flank by the Kolimar and Milani, led by Queen Leka Blackspear. Does that sound about right, everybody?
Yep.
All right, so I want to get a quick overview of where everybody is. Everybody is healed, aren't they?
Yep.
But there's a lot of missing rune points, if I recall.
What's a rune point?
I have all 4.
Yeah, I think you're the only one with.
You're also trying to summon Keller.
You're trying to summon the ghost of Keller.
Yeah.
So I want to say, so you guys are low on. Does anybody even have rune points at this point?
One. I still have one
I've
left.
got one. Yeah.
I got 2.
Okay, and if I recall, also even magic points are beginning to disappear.
Yeah, I've got half my archer points left.
Yeah, I've got some left.
What was that, Nisk?
Oh, my magic points are good. Sorry, I forgot my earplugs.
Okay, so you know we're clearly at a climatic point in the battle, but everybody is low on resources. So the first question is that posture-wise, it's pretty clear you all wish to return to an active posture of trying to help lead or rally the defense of this regiment against the final charge of the Lunar Center. Is that right, Kolbrast,
Yep.
battle leader?
Yes, that is the plan.
And Kala, you were going to ask something?
Yeah, we were part of the Keller's entourage, and she's now down. Should we go closer to one of the other queens so that we can cast our castle glow line and at least?
Keep in mind
we've
that
got a whole large area.
Yeah. Okay.
These folk here are the local farmer. These are local farmers and herders. This is tribal militia, and they're looking at you all. You got this guy with, what is Nisk's current charisma? Didn't he cast the charisma spell?
He cast charisma and glamour. His charisma, I guess, after the first speech is 40.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have this hero guy with a dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon's head that he's showing off all the damn time.
With his ugly sidekick.
All the farmers are looking to you all to basically lead them.
I got another question then. The castle glow line, do you cast it on someone and it will follow that someone, or do you cast it on an area? Like if I
should have expected these questions. I should have expected them. So, as I consult the unwritten Cults of Glorantha book, and basically, if I recall, the glow line spell is a perverse resist glow line is a perverse inversion of the spell glow spot. And the way glow spot works is the spell causes the subject to act as a glow spot with a radius of 20 meters.
Okay.
So what this does, it does the reverse. It causes the subject to act as a black moon zone within 20 meters.
Okay.
So
So
basically, it's an anti-glow spot. You basically are forcing a black moon.
Nice.
So where are you going to cast it? And then the question I have, the one other thing is that Claudia has told me that Gina's plan is to rush over to where Kalar is, and she's going to perform the hour-long ceremony to summon Ghost.
I'm doing this already the whole time. I started last session with it. You told me actually the next round I'm done.
No,
Yes.
you're not going to be done at this.
You told me that.
Well, you're gonna get to roll at a key opportunity. I'm gonna tell you when your key opportunity is. All right.
You're
It's a big
enforcing
ceremony.
your power as a game master here.
Game masters have great power. We do.
And you told I'm pretty sure I can find a recording where it said this is.
I've got it on my
exact thing which
computer,
happened.
Claudia. You're welcome
Yeah.
to you're welcome to go and pull it down and see.
Yes.
I'm
definitely
looking forward.
was-
I'm looking forward to you using this like the Zabruder tapes. Going through.
Well, I mean, I think I can remember that as well. But like Nos remember
doesn't-
that you said it would take an hour,
Yeah.
and one round is a quarter of an hour. So it's obviously.
I'm waiting for several rounds.
No, it's not rounds, Claudia. It's hours.
turns.
It's not
Yeah,
rounds.
I'm waiting for several rounds already.
No, battle turns are a quarter of an hour.
But your scale's off.
Your scales
Like
are off.
a turn is like a minute or 10 minutes. It's your spell takes an hour. Our segments are roughly half an hour of combat and then rest. We haven't had that half hour of combat yet. You've just started to work on it. We have to survive this round.
Okay, I sit
And then when
there,
that's done,
do my
Exactly.
ceremony and pout.
That is what Gina does best, isn't it? Let's see the pout.
it's not like we'll drive them off before you get a chance to finish. Just to be clear, there's no way
All
in
right.
heck we could do that.
Probably not. No.
So here's what the situation is. I want us to start with our battle leader here. This is the default opportunity, the default encounter that's going on, and it sucks. It's the granite phalanx. And the granite phalanx are one of the lunar hoplite regiments. And they are not going to let you fight duels with them. They are lined up, shield over shield, 5 ranks deep.
Oh shoot!
All right. This is the default thing. If you can't figure out an opportunity, if you can't get an opportunity to do something different, the default encounter is going to be you help these guys. You basically try to withstand the granite phalanx for a handful of rounds, but they will suck because they fight in a way that is very different from your dueling style, and you don't dare try to charge them with a high llama, because you know what they're going to attack, Linda?
Yeah.
They're going to attack the llama.
Yeah.
Because they suck.
Yes.
Bastards.
They have no. Well, I'm not going to talk about honor.
Yeah, they have none of that. But time for our charioteers to do, for a heroic last effort to crash into them and become legends, I think.
A chariot charge for just 2 of us against the whole phalanx? What about all these people we're trying to protect?
I didn't say we would be on the chariot. I said the charioteers have an opportunity to become legends. But they might not want to do that, of course.
Gina, that would be even more people for you to do prepare corpse over. All
I
right.
like to prepare corpses.
So what I would like to start with is
They
I'm
have
gonna
their
let us
pouch, so
kind of go down the ranks to see if any opportunities show up. Cobras, this is it. This is your big battle roll. Are you going to try to do your one augment for this turn on battle or on anything else?
well, might as well do some battle, I guess.
Okay, what do you want to augment with?
Still water.
Okay,
Yep,
regular success.
regular success.
Add 20
So-
to your battle.
So that's 115. Normal success.
Okay. All right. You think your best chance, the best situation is to help these folk deal with the charge of the granite phalanx. I'm now going to move down to Nisk. You can't see any other option.
Nisk. So yeah, okay. No, I mean basically, if they turn, we'll lose the battle. If the middle grows, right? The phalanx wipes out. All we've got to do is hold these guys long enough and distract them long enough so they'll be rolled up from behind. But
So
if
Nisk,
we break, that's what's going to happen. Yeah.
you get to try a battle.
Okay. I roll a 22, which is a success.
Okay. You totally agree with Colbrast. And Kala,
What?
you can also see if you see an opportunity.
Okay. That's gonna be pure luck. Oh, that's a 17. That's a success.
You thoroughly agree with Colbrast. I would like Gina roll, but she's dancing and trying to summon a ghost. Because even though Gina has the lowest battle of the group, she also rolls the most criticals per person.
That's actually not true. I have actually quite high battle, Jeff.
You do?
Yes, I have with my bonus. I think I'm on 40.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Garen?
So
What battle?
Make a battle roll.
Battle roll is 90. I fail.
All right. So it's pretty clear what it's gonna be. The granite phalanx is they have their they are not trying to do a rapid charge. They are lined up like hoplites, shield over shield. The first two ranks have their shields, their spears way out and up, and then the first rank is like this. So they got the shield and they got the spear over it. The next several ranks have their spears up two-handed. They're basically ignoring their shields in order to form a hedgehog of spears. And unlike the silver shields or others, they are just moving forward as a solid line. And as they get closer, all of the spears light on fire. All of them.
Interesting.
Alexander the Great, eat your heart out.
They all light, they have cast Fireblade on the entirety of the front ranks.
Yep.
And all of you all are ahead of your militia, and they are basically looking at you all. So let us work out now. One good thing is they don't have missile weapons, but you might want to figure out who is fighting in the front and if anybody is fighting behind. But
I'll fight in the front, I
okay.
think. Garen?
Oh yeah, I mean it would be dishonorable to do anything else. I do have an idea though.
No,
What's that?
bring it on.
I'm wondering if they are basically impenetrable from the front and even from above, jumping over that what they haven't accounted for is their feet. We could slide under those shields and start hacking at their feet.
I have a great idea, by the way.
Mhm.
What do you think a rain 5 spell would do?
Oh yeah, there are
That
clouds in the
would
sky now.
basically, we've got a cloudy sky now. What if a massive rainstorm came powering down, just blanketing the area as they try to go uphill? They're heavy, they're gonna slip. It might even, you know, that's a huge rune spell. It might even affect them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what would happen.
Oh yeah.
And then when they're distracted, we can all kind of maybe charge and force them back. Maybe
You mean
make that line
because you're
start
hoping
buckle
that they're
before
no longer in this impenetrable
Yeah.
formation, and you can engage in close combat with them.
Yeah.
All right, let me read the rain spell for everybody.
I don't know how well it works, by the way. This is a spell that the it's still just gonna hold is that the dragon head has.
Okay, the rain spell has a radius of 100 meters around the caster. So it covers a big area, and it causes things to rain. If it is not currently raining, the spell creates rainfall as per the range in the cloud cover table as appropriate for the current cloud cover. If I recall, I said that it is mostly overcast, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So did I say mostly overcast, completely overcast, or dense clouds? Does anybody remember?
I think just overcast.
Yeah.
Without these specific, rule specific differentiations.
Okay. So for each rune point stacked with the spell, the amount of rain that that falls increases as if the cloud cover was increased by 10%. This would knock it up to the equivalent of 100% coverage, and still let you increase the radius affected by another 100 meters. 5 points is a big spell.
Mm-hmm.
And what that would mean is it's going to dump between 8 and 10 centimeters of rain over the next 15 minutes.
Ow.
Yeah, that's bad. I mean, good.
So I want you to knock off all those points.
Okay.
I want you to thank Yerizim Storn, because I believe, isn't she the one that's casting?
She's the one
spell?
casting it. Yeah.
So you've got to
Good
hold.
dragon.
Just to warn you, because you're casting the spell and you're doing the spell, you don't have a shield, Nisk, unless you have her on your shield.
I'm going to have to cast it before we battle.
Oh, you're doing it before you battle.
You know what I mean? Well, while they're coming up, and then have somebody run it back.
Okay, so for 15 minutes, there is going to be torrential rain in a 200-meter radius of your position. Just absolute pissing rain. And it's going to dump between 8 and 10 centimeters of rain in that area.
And they're marching uphill.
Uphill.
Okay.
Okay.
Might not even have to charge. We could just stand on top there and watch them go bye-bye and missile them when they start
Well, you
falling.
can't cast missiles in that sort of a rainstorm.
Okay.
Claudia, what happens if you try to shoot arrows in torrential rainfall?
You only have to calculate it in. It's actually not that bad, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry to say that. You have
That
to
is an
calculate it in
awful
that you have to
torrential
hold
rain.
yeah, you have to hold higher.
That
Now-
means we can cast javelins on them. If they start falling, good.
Knock off those points.
I did. That's all the dragon could do for the whole combat.
Yeah. This is a huge, it's the equivalent of a 5-point rune spell, right?
Yes.
So that is a big spell. Now it doesn't put their spears out. Their
No,
spears can,
they're concentration or whatever, right? Normally.
yeah, they are, but it does bust up their formation. I'm gonna have to roll here with a big minus to them on a generic battle roll to see if they're able to hold together the hoplite formation. And normally they would have succeeded, but with that rainstorm, my roll was a failure. And so instead of this being shield on shield, perfect line hedgehog, it is this somewhat disorganized mass of men. They're still moving up, not very fast, but they're still moving, but they are no longer in a proper phalanx formation. So what are you guys going to do?
Charge.
We could just wait.
Missile.
They might reform.
It'll get worse and worse, and by the time they've reached us, they'll be mostly just slipping down the slope.
You're banking on them not having a commander to.
Well, I mean, the commander
tell them to hold, because if we don't take, I mean, a rain of missile fire, and then charge in.
The commander you can find and take out of the equation.
I think we want to take the opera. I think we need to be a bit more aggressive, and the reason is because they may have the ability to counter this spell.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's why I think we want to. I mean, it's quite difficult to counter. Let's be really clear. And they may not be sure what happened because what are they? I don't know if they can because it's already initiated it. But I think we should take advantage.
The spell that would counter this, just to let you know, is a spell called Cloud Clear,
which the lunars have, not the solars have. So if there's some there, and these guys are solars, but it is a pretty big rain spell.
Okay, I'm confused.
So
to
give you it, this granite phalanx is from the heartland of the Lunar Empire. The Lunar Empire basically sits as a thin veneer on top of the old Solar Empire, which is our big enemy. Okay. And so the people who were like the shield wearer, the shield guys are the infantry, and then they have a horseman as well as the nobility. But that's where these guys are coming from. Not as true when you look at the Sable Riders, who are the other people who are attacking us, because they're basically from a pent area. They're from the plains. They're not directly like this, but these guys in general may be sun worshippers.
Okay, well in that case, we'd better attack.
I think we buff up our spells and get ready to attack.
All right, you can watch as they come forward. I'm going to give you some time to cast spells, and then it's going to be into the fray. So what spells you guys going to cast on yourselves?
True sword. True blade, rather. True sword.
True sword. Okay, true sword, what that does is it knocks up your damage by another 1d8 plus 1, I believe.
Okay, we should have you and maybe Ankala both cast the moon, because Ankala's not going to be right up front with us, I don't think, the same way. You guys both cast the glow spot, so then that'll save you for later and me for later for the last uses of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just looking. How dark is it?
What?
It's dark, I would imagine, in a torrential rainstorm.
It's a rainstorm dark.
Is there a like a what you call it, like a physical manifestation of some sort of that castle goal line thing? Do you see it? Is there like a dark shadow?
You always see anything in that area. The moon appears in black. Anyone who can see the moon sees it as a black moon, regardless of phase.
This should be permanent.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Or just tear it down.
But it's not.
Not a dragon.
I am not gonna. I'm gonna cast my spirit magic. I am not gonna cast my rune magic yet because I'm gonna save it in case we need something for healing.
Okay, so is everybody cast their spells?
Well, what do you roll for that castle goal line thing? What do I
You
roll?
roll against the rune that your, in your case, it's whatever rune you associate with your hero-dom. What is the... I suspect it's air rune related.
Yeah. It's my best rune too. That's a good thing.
Ooh.
I crit it. Ha!
You don't even
002.
lose the rune point.
No, it's not a rune point. It's the.
You don't
Same
lose
thing.
the hero point.
I don't lose the hero point.
No, you crit your cast.
All right.
Okay.
And
That's nice.
where's
I
what's
have
this
another
now? Where's the weapon?
So Jeff,
Yes, sir.
about this missile weapon thing, are we agreed that it's possible to throw missiles through
Yes,
torrential
you can
range?
certainly
Good.
throw a javelin.
Then
As
I'll-
Claudia, and I'd
Mhm.
like to point out that
Anyway,
Claudia
I have-
knows
I have a
more
special javelin.
about physical missile weapons than the rest of us put together.
Anyway, I have a special javelin, so that should be even easier. And I'm going to cast Speed, Dart, and Strength.
Okay. Now, the nice thing about strength is that knocks your damage modifier from +1d4 to +1d6.
Yep.
And speed dart adds 15 to your chance to hit and +3 to damage. And here's the other great thing. The lunars are marching up, and previously, they'd been super competent about how they arrange things. Everything was over. They now are marching with their shields covering their chest, their left arm, and their abdomen, and that's
Okay.
it.
Can I cast a spell on it for you?
On what?
Your javelin? Because you can use it every round. Another spell.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I cast Blade Sharp 5.
Wow.
Plus 25 to hit and plus
Okay,
5
that's
damage.
Someone is
incompatible
going
with
to have fun. What?
No,
it's
not.
incompatible with speed dart,
Not
but
according to the books.
Is
Speed
it?
Dart just incompatible with multi-missile. Because it's a one-shot. Why would you cast Blade Sharp on it? It's a one-shot. The only issue we
that's
have is
such a
the sucker
cheat.
returns. So
you
such a
guys
cheat.
suck.
Oh,
You guys
that's such a
totally
cheat.
suck, but
Oh my God.
But he's only got,
I am going to appreciate this degree of rules loring.
Good.
Now, those of you all who are watching this game, I'm
Don't
not
do this
sure
at
that this
home.
is actually the proper ruling,
I
but
already looked it
I'm
up.
drinking tequila. I'm having a good time, and I'm willing to go.
Speed Dart's only on his
So,
first.
so last question about strength. That also goes, the plus 10% bonus is also for missile weapon throwing.
Yes.
correct.
Oh, yes.
So I'm at plus 25.
Oh, you're more than that.
Plus
Thanks
Oh.
to Ness.
40.
You're at
Oh.
plus 25 plus another 25.
The Speed Dart, the Blade Sharp gives you plus 25 to hit and plus
Okay.
5 damage. Now, don't forget that the second time, he fights on his own, the second time he attacks, Speed Dart is gone, but Blade Sharp continues. That's the difference. I mean, it makes no sense except that you have a returning javelin.
Yeah, which is
I mean,
And
again, gentle viewers who are paying attention to this and carefully thinking through the rules implications of this, I want to just point out.
Oh, you're challenging me, Jeff.
okay. So that's plus 50. Is that correct?
Plus 50%. And then we're gonna have Colbrass throw his missile weapon, and then we'll dive into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
can I
an attack.
What?
Can I actually try to shoot my crossbow? I never use it, but I have it. I can lock and load it and get one shot off.
If you want.
But I don't know what the damage is. I don't think I even wrote it down.
Is
So
it
it's
the
a weapon you
dwarven?
really care about a lot, don't you?
Yeah, really. But I
Just
don't.
found it dangling from your trousers.
Yeah, we
Oh,
stole it from the guys
crossbow.
on the bridge in
Oh, that's
rubble.
true, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
it's
bandits.
one of those. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know, it's a long
I
time
kept.
ago.
Yeah, I kept
Those
one.
were
I
the
wrote it down.
times.
Yeah,
Fighting
before we
against
were
thieves.
involved in such earth-shaking events.
Yeah. Fun times. Anyway.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
don't
a
know.
heavy crossbow or a light crossbow?
I don't remember.
We
Probably
didn't have
light
heavy
one.
crossbows.
Yeah, they were light. Probably.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So I'm at 163 for my javelin.
In Colbrast, you're going against average Granite Phalanx Hoplite #1 with spells cast.
Okay. So that's a special.
Yes.
So that's how
Okay, that's
yeah.
that is what is the normal damage with the javelin?
It's 1d10 plus half of my bonus. So 1d10 plus half 1d6.
All right, so it's actually 2d10.
Yep.
Plus 1d3.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
Plus
Plus
16.
Plus 6. Does that double too?
Normally, doesn't it?
No, the
10,
magic doesn't double.
10, 12.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
18, 20 in that case. Is that correct?
Would you roll for the location? This is all important.
Yeah. Oh,
Or it's not as exciting because if it hits their shield.
Yeah. Let's see. Which one of you will roll a 20? Oh, this one here. Nope, only a 3.
You know, that's what you wanted to get.
Yeah.
Because it meant it didn't hit in the shield. Instead, it goes whoosh into the guy's thigh. Into the guy's thigh. And the guy's thigh, you know, these guys should be like, they're nearly indestructible. They are so amped up on magic. He has 11 armor points. And do you how much damage did you
do? 20.
It doesn't matter. He's not dead, but Granite Phalanx Hoplite #1 ain't advancing. He flops to the ground.
And ruins the formation even more.
At this point, it sounds like we're now going to have a general melee.
I won't even get my... I can't even do damage with the crossbow, actually. I'm not even going to try.
Okay, so let's just do a general melee here. Every one of you, now they outnumber you a lot. Not quite as impressively as they did before, but there's a lot of them, and you all are standing out in the front. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. So there are folk all over the place. So this is gonna be for 2 rounds. You have to survive this before, in order for things to fizzle out. But you are going to be massively outnumbered for 2 rounds.
Let them come.
So the way I'm going to hear this is, who all attacks strike rank? We've had strike rank 1 with Colbrast, right? Or strike rank 2?
1.
Strike rank 2, does anybody go? Strike rank 3.
Yep.
Colbrast goes again?
Yeah.
With what?
Well, probably not.
But don't forget, it's strength, dex, and weapon, right? All 3 add together to get your strike rank.
Oh, no, in that case.
Size, dex, and weapon.
Sorry, mathematics that.
Strike rank 4. I mean, you were gonna terrify me if you took 10. Strike rank 4, Garen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. You're just gonna go up against Hoplite #2.
I'm imagining Garen's kind of standing in the breach there, just laying about him with his.
Now they're not trying to parry. They're holding their shields up here in case there's missile weapons. So the trick is, I'm going to give you 2 options. If you go for an aimed blow, you can avoid their shield entirely. Or you can roll normal.
No, I'll go for an aimed blow then.
Okay, so looking at the aimed blow rules.
It may go later,
Aimed
too.
blow.
That's the only other concern.
You are later with an aimed blow. Give me a second. Aimed blow. Come on. Does anybody else have the rules?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Now that is the downside.
197 is the page.
Oh, wow, I was way ahead of it. Oh, yeah, you're right. There it is.
I looked it up in the index. I didn't find it yet.
And this is why they say that indexes are good. All right, so an aim blow, it takes place at half strike rank. You attack at half your skill plus any other modifiers. So you don't have like things like blade sharp. You half your skill, and then you add any modifiers like that. So you're at 12, Garen. You just need to hold it out. Okay. Anybody else doing an aim blow?
Nisk.
Nisk. Strike rank 5, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Colbrest, what do you do at strike rank 5?
So yeah, it seems I went in front after all. I was sort of planning to stay back behind, but that somehow didn't work. So I'll go up one with my sword shield, which I've never ever used before, except in training.
All right, let's see how this goes.
So that's so it's half of the half skill.
Are you doing an aim blow, or are you doing a regular attack?
But I'll do a regular attack, I think.
Okay, then it's normal skill.
That's 94 plus 10 from strength. 104. Yeah, normal success.
Okay, the really important question is, what location do you hit?
18. That's the head.
Bang in the left arm. Now they have 27 points of armor on effectively there. Can you do more than 27 points of damage?
27 points of armor. Are they wearing some kind of tank? Or okay, no.
They have a large shield, a hoplite shield. Plus, they have they actually have good armor, good bronze. I mean, they're wearing bronze hoplite armor, but on top of that, they have all of their magic. You know, these guys are amped up. This is the final push.
Yeah. No, in that case, it's, no.
Anybody else on strike rank 5?
I think my fetch could cast a befuddle on strike rank 5.
I bet it could.
Because it hasn't done anything yet. So. Well, spell goes. So let's see what I roll. I roll a 26.
Okay,
it has 11 power.
That succeeds in overcoming befuddling average granite phalanx hoplite number 2. So of this mass of 18 hoplites, because it's 18 that are on your position.
Ugly.
2 of them are down. You don't have to take down all of them. You just have to survive.
Yeah.
For 2 rounds. All right. Now is the ugly part. They start hitting on strike rank 6, 7, and 8. So there are 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of you all. I'm going to allow up to 3 to attack each of you.
Okay.
So if anybody's going to parry, tell me 1, 2, or 3. Nisk?
We can do multiple parries.
Yes, but you have to tell me then in which order.
I'll just parry 1, then 2, then 3.
Okay, Garen?
Yeah, I'm going to parry.
One. Are you going to do multiple parries or just 1?
How will this in any way affect my core blow?
Nope.
In that case, I'm going to parry all 3 because I've got.
You're at minus 20 each time, so it goes minus 20, minus 40, right?
Minus 12. Yeah, I'll try all 3.
Saying Colbrest?
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, it's better than not parrying, I would imagine.
And Kala, same.
Oh, did I have time to drop the crossbow and pick up my axe?
Yes, I'll give you
Good.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Then I will parry. 1, 2, and 3.
Now, I got to say, this is, you only have to survive 2 rounds of
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But surviving 2 rounds of this is a big deal.
How long does it take for the fetch to be able to cast another befuddle?
Next round.
Next
It's a
round.
2-point spell. Yeah.
Next round. You're going to do 1 spell a round.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to go down round 1. Wave 1 is all going to be one-handed spears. Wave 2 will all be two-handed spears. Wave 3 will be two-handed spears. So, Nisk, one-handed spear. Hit.
What are their attack percentage, by the way?
How much does it go down by?
That one goes down by 43.
He's still hit.
I parry.
Okay, real quick. What do you have a large shield, right?
I have an iron large shield.
He can't
So it's
get
got to
through,
roll
I
really
don't think.
well. Well, yeah, you don't get your strength bonus with fire blade.
Nope, 10 points of damage.
No, that won't get
No.
through my armor actually.
Nisk, sorry, Cobrast, I hit with a 13, which, how good is your parry? 95 or 105?
104.
104, that is just enough to make sure that there's not a special.
That's good.
Yay.
Did you succeed?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I succeed.
Okay, 11 points of damage. Does that get through your buckler?
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay, Garen?
Yep.
Do I reduce my roll by anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I got a special.
And I fumbled. 99.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
I have rolled 3 90s this session.
You rolled a 99, you said?
99, I fumbled.
What's
You
your
didn't
skill?
do your sacrifices.
My skill is 100.
Then you didn't fumble. You only
You
failed.
didn't fumble,
Oh, thank God.
but you did fail.
Did fail.
And that does mean this is going to hurt, my friend. You're going to take 9, 15, 17 points of damage. To the 10.
It's the abdomen.
That's the abdomen.
So that is
I doubt it's going to kill you, but I suspect it might take you down.
6 points of damage to the abdomen. Yeah, so yeah, I'm down to 0 there. Yeah.
You fall. You can still fight, but you are on the ground, which means you, I believe, are at a minus. Is it a minus 20% or a minus 40%? Does anybody remember?
It's a plus 40 to attack. I think.
Yeah, plus 40 to attack.
I think your attack is at half.
Yeah, your attack is at
Let
half,
me-
and I get to attack
let me
you now
look
at
at it.
plus 40. Cobra, Garen is in bad shape.
Yeah.
Bad shape.
Again.
Okay, round.
Because I'm
This
out
is
there defending
the
and
next
fighting.
stage of
Don't
this.
forget your pouch, Karen, with all the stuff to find.
Okay, Nisk, I'm going to
table.
first hit at you.
You're at a minus 23.
I
Not that
missed.
don't want to
Okay.
be fought with, but they weren't on me this round.
Oh, yes, no, I have to hit you too.
I would be very happy if you didn't, because I'm not really the fighter of the group, you know.
That's a hit, Inkala.
No.
Yeah, just roll a 0-1 and you'll be fine.
No, but I roll a 46 and that's also fine. It's a parry.
It's a parry? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nisk, did you succeed on a parry?
I did. No, nothing special.
And I missed with a 96.
On the last one.
Cobrast.
Yep.
Do you succeed with your parry?
Yes, that's special.
Okay, I missed with a 58. Now, normally I would be tracking this for damage, but there's too many and this is too short for this to really matter. Garen, you could try to parry.
Well, I might as well. So I'm at -40.
You can get inspire. You can use inspire, by the way, if you want.
Yeah, you can try to do an augment.
You're not. Yeah, you're not. I don't. Let me check. You may not be -40 to parry. You may be minus. You're minus to attack.
Let's
Your parry,
see what happens here.
I don't think.
Go to damage real quick.
I just don't remember this. We haven't done it too much.
No, because normally you guys kick ass. But you know, from time, this is RuneQuest.
Yeah, we were forced by second dance to. Yeah.
We
So
didn't
RuneQuest,
really want to be here.
what it means is no matter how awesome you are, it can get spooky.
Yeah, prone is halved. Parry is unmodified.
Right. Okay. So it's the second parry.
And you don't get your strength bonus, but you get all the other stuff.
80 rather.
All right. Did you succeed on your parry?
Yes, 54 against 80 for the second.
I can't get through. All right. Inkala.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to augment actually.
With what?
Air rune. I would be light, airy, and easy to,
Okay.
move around. Yeah. Just a regular, but it's plus 20 to my skill. So I had.
It's good.
Yeah, I need it. Let's see. Look at the axe again. Yeah.
So the second one is -20. Is that correct?
Yeah, and the third one is -40.
Okay.
Okay. So I do succeed a parry now with the augment. Without the augment, it would have been a fail. Oh, good. Yeah.
All right. Again, we could track the individual bits for this, but again, you only need to survive. This is only going to last one more round after this round is over. So I don't see the point of doing that. We have one more round of people stabbing at you in round one. So let's go for it. Nisk, you're at -40 now.
Yep. Go ahead. He's at -3. My best skill. Yep, success.
I missed. Cobrast?
Yep. Yep.
That's good.
So I'm at 74 at the moment. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's good because I got a special.
Oh, okay.
How much does your shield block?
8.
$20 points of damage.
To location.
And I subtract the shield from that.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 12. So it's 4 from the armor.
12. Also to the 11, the abdomen.
Oh, that's not good. So that's 20, 12, 8. So I'm at -3.
Yep. You also go down.
No.
And Kala. Oh, sorry, I go to Garen.
Yep. So I'm at 60 now. 31. So I parry again.
That's good. I hit. I didn't critical. I don't think I can get through. No, not rolling like that. I can't. Not 8 points of damage. I'm pretty sure your shield has more than that.
Yep.
But finally in Kala.
Yes. 51, I have a 55, so that's another success.
That's great because I missed. Round one is over.
No,
I
it's
want to
not.
describe
No,
this.
I get to attack.
Oh,
I
yes,
get to
we get
attack.
2 attacks.
Good.
All right,
So-
let's start with you, Garen, because you're the one who's more pissed at this.
Yes, I certainly am.
Chance, and they can't parry.
So,
what are you targeting? The head?
Well, I that feels slightly unrealistic given that I'm on the ground now.
You only get to roll a d10 for hit location. So
no, I don't think you do from being down.
So I'm going to take this bastard off at the knee.
Okay. Is it the right leg or the left leg? Everybody knows which leg goes.
But I'm assuming, given he's facing me, it will be his right leg.
Okay. Roll for it.
So hang on, I'm going to augment with my death rune. He has, wounded me. One of us needs to go to Humak, 47. So that's plus 20. And I'm at minus 40. So I was at 50, 70. Then minus 40 for being on the ground. So 35%.
Okay.
No, it's just halved. It's halved. It's not minus 40.
Yeah, so no, it was halved, and then
it's halved again.
It's halved again, so it's still 35.
Yeah. Did he succeed?
I have not rolled it yet. Hang on. I wanted to make sure.
Go ahead.
33.
Roll for damage, Bucko.
Just going to pop that in the Slack because Jeff is getting dubious these days.
You got True Sword too.
I do indeed.
I believe it. This is going to matter. Roll good damage, my friend.
So D10. D10 plus. And it's another D8. That is 26 points of damage.
And average, wow, 26. Average granite phalanx hoplite number 3 goes down. Now, this is the good thing. Garen, you're now only up against 2 granite phalanx guys.
Excellent.
Only 2. Nisk?
Nisk is going to try to get inspired, which he does with a 33.
Okay.
And he is going to go what? I guess he's going to go against whatever one.
Number 4. What location?
I'm going to pick. What location is not blocked?
Well, I said that the chest, abdomen, and left arm is blocked.
Then I go for the head.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just a basic success. Okay. That is 17 points.
That is exactly enough to make him unconscious. Exactly. All right. Anybody else? It's a new round. It's spooky. It's scary. Gita may have a good chance to raise ghosts from your own team.
Did I get to attack?
Oh, yeah. Were you attacking at the end of the round?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think so. But at a severe minus, of course. So
half
probably
chance?
Not going to go. Half chance. Isn't it like minus 20, minus 20, minus 20? Minus...
Nope. No, that's parrying.
Okay,
what's your skill?
So just a half.
What's your skill?
75 if the inspiration is worn off.
Defense.
Yeah. So I have a 75. So 30.
35. Oh no, well it's more than that.
37, 38.
38. Always 38. Round up.
Yeah. Nah, that's a 93. So we're quite.
It's not a fumble.
No, it's not a fumble.
All right, round 2.
How close are we to each other?
You guys have blunted things. Colbrast is on the ground. He's not looking good. Garen's really not looking good, if I recall.
Colbrast's worse.
Colbrast is worse.
Yeah, I can heal myself a bit.
Oh.
All right, so I want to remind people that the 1-point rune spell heal wound can heal a lot of damage. as many magic points as you pump into it, it can heal. This is the one that Gina never likes to cast.
Can my fetch use my
would be a
my
brilliant
rune
plan.
point? Yes, that's a yes.
Your fetch can use your spells.
So my fetch can actually cast a heal wound on Colbreast.
It can use your spirit magic. It cannot
Yeah,
use your
but
divine
not this
magic.
rune. But it will cast a heal 5 on Colbreast.
Hooray.
I can't do more than that.
So I
because
guess
of
we're saying we're still
points.
basically with the other group. I'm going to be casting heal wound on Garen.
And I have another question. I have now 2 guys in front of me. Is that correct? But I took one down last round.
Oh, 2 guys then. 2 guys.
And one has a javelin in his wait, not anymore because it's probably come back to me.
Yes.
Can I mean it's the javelin attacks.
It reattacks
people.
automatically.
It reattacks. So if I just throw it anywhere.
You don't need to throw it again. It just keeps attacking.
Okay. So I can roll for the
It
javelin
cycles
as well.
back to where you are, but you can keep attacking.
Okay. So I can attack both with the javelin and with the sword.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Or you
Or-
could choose to do an all-out parry or something like that if you wanted. I mean, don't just think that you have to hit it. If you're not going to do enough damage, you
Okay.
could think of augmenting your parry. And you've got to be really careful because if you're negative in your abdomen, you may not be able to do anything yet.
Okay. I'm not anymore. If after
Once
that-
her spell goes off, but prior to
Yeah.
that, you can't do it,
Okay.
right? She's got to heal you first.
No, being negative in the abdomen merely means that he is down on
Oh, his
the
legs don't
ground.
work.
He's down
Okay,
on the
I wasn't
ground.
sure.
He can still do stuff,
Okay.
but you're in bad shape. But yes, the idea of you continuing to use Andronor is a good one. Andronor is kind of like, if everybody remembers from the Guardians of the Galaxy, you remember the guy who has the little arrow that zips around all over the place? That's your magic weapon. It's obnoxious. I never should have let anybody have that magic weapon, but it's obnoxious and it's awesome. So,
To get for somebody writing.
Colbreast, what are you going to do?
Well, in that case, at what I guess at 1 or at 2, the javelin attacks one of the guys in front of me.
Okay, let's see it. How about you? That's your statement of attack.
I-
Nisk, what's yours?
Yep.
Statement of intent.
Nisk, how close is Garen to me?
Right next to you.
Okay, Nisk's first thing is he can't do an aim to blow because I would use the whole round. So he is going to do a heal wound on Garen. And otherwise he is going to kill one again or try to.
Okay, Garen,
Yep.
are you going to wait until at the end of the round? Or are you going to attack normally? At half chance.
I don't know.
Better decide.
I will. Yeah, I'll wait till end of the round at half chance.
Okay, and Kala?
I will be parrying. My fetch is off doing healing. I'll parry and attack at the end of the round if I can.
All right,
Gotta
Colbreast, let's see
stay
it.
alive.
Colbreast, I
that's-
believe you're first.
So that's which of the magic is still working?
All of your magic is still
So
working.
it's still
Speed dart, no,
164.
speed dart is gone.
Yeah, and speed dart's gone.
Okay, so it's 150. No, 149.
Yeah, and you don't get the bonus 3 damage, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's another special.
I think Colbreast is becoming like the big hero here.
Right, it's King Andronor. Let's be fair.
Yeah, King
I'm not
Andronor.
doing anything.
Take the credit, man.
Look,
Yeah,
look
take
like
the
it,
credit,
drag and
yeah.
kill it. Okay,
All right.
That's, yeah.
Colbreast, roll for location first.
Okay. Oh, that's one lucky
If you roll a
winner.
20, I'm going to say I hate
4.
you.
At 4.
4, that also
That's
sucks.
bad too.
That also sucks. That's the right leg. Roll your obnoxious damage, your 1d10 plus
You won't
3.
like this. I've rolled a 21. No, sorry, 20. That's 28 damage.
Okay. That really sucks for poor, average granite phalanx hoplite number 5. He had a wife.
And
Yeah.
kids, you told us that last time.
This is the story they have for all of them.
Yeah.
He used to be a soldier until he took a impale in the right leg, in the knee. All right, so I think now does anybody attack before their wave of attacks? Garen, are you gonna?
I
My
cast
heal
the
is
spell.
off. Yeah.
So let's get your your spell, Nisk.
Okay, Garen, how many are you down?
I am down to. I am on 0.
So out of how many? 6?
Out of 6.
Okay, I have to wait. Sorry, you have to block a couple. I can't do the heal wound. Heal wound, it takes 1 point per magic point I put into it. Increases the duration of the spell, so I can't cast it yet. It won't go off yet.
I'll forgive you.
How long does heal 3 takes? Normal
3 rounds plus your dex strike rank.
3 strike ranks plus
So
your
that's
dex strike rank.
3 strike
So
ranks.
that's
Sorry, plus your dex.
at 4, I can heal 3 points.
Correct.
Okay, so I do that, obviously.
Does that bring you positive in the abdomen?
To 0.
Okay.
So I'm not quite up to.
Okay, another
yet.
wave of these granite.
No, but my fetch heals in strike rank 5.
Okay, that's still before all of this.
Yeah, and so he gets another 5 hit points to the abdomen.
So I'm fine again.
Yeah.
Just
Just
like
like
that,
that, magically.
Hooray for magic.
You're still on the ground though. That's the.
You're
but
still
you
on the
get full
ground.
parry,
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right. Everybody's going to get hit again with 3. And the reason is that basically folk that couldn't reach you now can reach you. And they're just all stabbing at you all. So this is the round, but this is the last round you have to survive.
Okay.
So let's start with Nisk.
Sure.
Hey. Would you roll a parry? Tell me if you fumble.
I do not fumble.
Okay. I missed. Cobrast.
Yep.
Tell me if you fumble.
Nope.
I missed. I rolled a 98.
No.
Garen.
Almost fumbled.
Yes.
Did you succeed on your parry?
First parry. Let's see. There's no guarantee. Oh yeah, easy. 64 against 100.
Okay, that's good because I hit. Inkala.
Mhm. Regular.
Okay, I hit for 18 points of damage, maximum damage. Can it get through?
Yes.
I hit
I
you
think so.
in the left leg.
Yeah, that doesn't go through.
Okay, that's the first round of
Remember, Nkala wears no armor and chest and abdomen, and
Yeah,
I am in full melee with these guys with Fireblade. This is fantastic. Yeah.
Big
I should
Round
have
two,
bravery
yes.
points.
Okay.
What's my minus?
23.
Okay.
I succeed.
I missed. Cobrast.
Mhm.
I'm plus 40 to hit you.
I have a special.
That's good because I hit.
Yeah. If last time's hit was anything to go by, I was really lucky.
But I cannot get through your shield. It's just a normal. Garen, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm increasingly worried.
Please roll.
Fail. 94.
Oh dear.
How bad are you on hit points?
I've got 0 in the abdomen, and I am down to. Where's the total gone? I am down to 9 points left.
Okay, you suffered 9 points to the left leg.
I've got a bit of armor there, so we're not too bad. Left leg, 6 points, so 3 damage to that.
Okay. One more to Incala.
Mm-hmm.
You guys getting spooked yet?
Yes.
Okay, Incala. He did 13 points of damage. Does any get through your shield?
Oh, it's not a shield. I'm pairing with my axe. Yeah, it'll get through the axe, so it depends on location. Well, no, it's not going to hurt me. No.
But each hit hurts your axe. That's your problem.
Yeah.
So it gets weaker every time. That's the.
Okay.
So,
The third round of the third wave of this. Nisk.
First thing that happens before their attack, I think, is Garen is healed.
How many hit points?
I'm going to heal you 8 hit points.
Awesome. That is much appreciated.
All right. Nisk,
Get up, man. Okay, I'll parry. 0-5, so that's a critical. And I think there's something.
He's like Gina, what is this? This guy, is it his life rune is so high that he just dances around death?
Shield is my best skill.
I'm not going to
That's
kill
why.
him.
Cobras.
Thank you. I'll hold you to that. She may not heal me. She may watch me die.
Okay, Cobras. Come on, man.
I'm happy to watch you die at some point.
So I'm minus 40 at the moment. I've rolled 11, so it's still a special.
I'm 11 points of damage. It can't do anything.
Nope.
Okay, Garen. How you doing, big guy?
I'm just about alive.
What?
And oh no, I'm all right. 60. It's down to 60, isn't it? Exactly 60. So I passed.
Okay, and I missed with a 96. Okay, Incala.
oh, no.
That's not good. Because you're hit.
Mhm.
8 points of damage to the chest.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is I have my protection 5 up because it's permanent by choice. And I did invoke my thingy, so I only actually take 1 point of damage. My amulet.
Your
gives me
amulet.
2 protection. Yeah.
Oh,
So I
that's
have take
Power
1 point.
players.
Yes.
So you do have some armor on the chest.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm just
she's
not
lying,
wearing any
Cobras.
of
She's
them.
got. She's
I thought,
she's got.
wow.
He's
lots
actually
of-
got better armor on the chest than you do.
Yeah, she does.
I'm really good. I'm actually really well armored on my legs and on my head and my
We'll
arms and
never
stuff.
believe you any.
You
All
didn't
right.
see
Again.
this. You're on the ground.
Attacks at the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of the round.
Oh,
Go ahead, Garen.
Right. So it's 35%. I am going for another one of the people nearby's knees. Oh, hang on. Does my augment still count?
Your attack augment still accounts.
Right. Yeah,
Yes.
sweet. Nope, miss. 84.
Okay, and that is it for this round,
Nope.
correct?
I get to attack.
Oh, yes, so sorry, Ness.
yes.
All right. I special. I'm
To
at
where?
full. I was at full attack, right? That's. I don't know yet. I couldn't wait. That is the 17, whatever that is.
The left arm. The single best defended location this guy has.
It's probably not going to do much. So that is 16, 20, 26 points of damage. I think so. They had
Doesn't get
27.
through.
Okay.
All right. at this though, this is the point. There's kind of that seismic siege. We're gonna get to you in
No, I need a short pause.
Okay, let's take a short pause.
Okay, we're back.
All right, so we let me describe the situation here. You managed to blunt the advance of the granite phalanx. It's still rough for the surrounding soldiers, and the water from the rainfall is mixed with blood, and it's blood and mud and
other odorous things.
And
Yes.
other odorous things that appear on a battlefield. But the phalanx starts to retreat. And the retreat, you can see, the retreat begins to turn to a fast retreat, because you can check to your left. The Kolimar and the Milani have managed to pull off their assault on the flank. And this is forcing the whole lunar army to withdraw and pull. And thanks to the rainstorm and everything else, it's not a withdrawal in good formation. I want to switch cameras though. I mean, you guys are exhausted, you're bloody, yes, sir.
How high is the river now with this torrential rain?
Well, fortunately, it was for the lunars. It was only a flood in a 200-meter radius.
We're further away than that. Okay, I wasn't
But
sure.
there's
how
water
far-
About a
rushing.
kilometer from the river. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to get down, and they're going to be able to get across the river, but again, it's going to be higher than when they crossed, and it's still going to screw with their formation. Meanwhile, I want to. So you all are. I'm sure amongst your group there is a lot of cheering, and pushing forward, but the militia that you're with is in no shape to make a general offensive. I mean, they're just happy that they didn't break. And I want to make some quick things here. I want you all to make. I'm not going to deal with that. I want to actually switch gears completely. We were going to switch the camera over to where Kalar Starbrow is, because this is the point where Gina gets to roll whether she managed to summon the spirit of Kalar Starbrow, and we'll have to interact with her.
Yep. So I had now enough time to prepare. I used the blood of her enemies to paint runes and things on me, even as a caster of the spell. I dance a lot. This will be my augment. So I made a big circle on the ground and prepared the ritual with blood and items from the enemies. And I don't know, was it a sword or what actually killed Kalar?
Knives. Daggers.
They're still in her body. So I place the daggers around, and then I roll my augment, and then I summon her. Okay? Can I? 25 for my augment on my dance, which is a 90.
Okay, so add 20 to your death rune.
I add 20 to my death rune. My death rune is now 115.
Okay, let's try it.
62.
All right. You pull out of the other world the soul of Kalar. It manifests. None of the rest of you are participating in this. Her soul manifests. You have only cast summon. You've not tried to command her.
No.
And she is furious with you, outraged with you. Let me in peace. You leave me in
Okay, I
peace.
control her.
What?
I control her.
You're gonna try to command the spirit of
I can
Callus
also try to
Starbell.
talk her into. I can. I try it.
Whichever way you want to
I
do it.
present you the chance to get revenge on the lunars who killed you, and go back to the table of my goddess in more glory. Because at the moment you got backstabbed by some assassins, and that's actually not a very glorious death. You performed very well on the
She
battlefield,
says to
but
you,
if you now, as a ghost, this is your chance to get revenge here on your enemies, and that's why I summoned you, to get your revenge and go into history in even more glory.
she tells you, I was finally at peace. My struggle was finally ended. The dead around me, I could cause no more harm to the living.
But your
She
people
and she said, and you have brought me back to this place of pain and suffering. In
Yep.
other words, you have one angry ghost.
Okay, I control her if I can.
All right, I'm gonna let you actually apply your death augment to this instead of the summoning. So, what is your power?
My power is 15.
Okay, hold on, 15, 19. All right, you've got a 40% chance of being able to command her to do something.
39.
What is your command?
Ah, cool.
I'm gonna let you have one
Get
command.
your revenge on the Lunas. Fear, show them fear.
All right,
Show that you're even in death, help your people.
she will do just this, but she also curses you, Gina of the Necropolis.
Yep.
And she says, I will come up with the specific terms of the curse, but it is an angry curse for you. And it is a curse from somebody from, and she curses you upon powers of the underworld and on powers of the sky. She has no ability to curse you though, based on Earth, but she's cursing you on the sky and the underworld. But her light is added to the charge, and her, basically that remember how obnoxious that light wall spell is? Well, remember her star brow can basically is a permanent version of that.
Oh, she still has that. That doesn't just.
She's a ghost, so she has the ghost version of this. And she basically appears as a spectral figure or as a ghost to help rally for the final pursuit, thanks to this. All right, and so there is, by this sheer bit of inspiration, the Kolimar charge and all sorts of folks saying that they see Kalar Starbrow lead them to victory. Kalar is leading them to a final victory. She wasn't killed. No, there she is. She's leading us all on. This turns the retreat into a what? What is the war gamer term?
A rout.
A rout. The Lunars, they fumble across the creek there. Now, I'm going to put a stop here for a moment. Gina, I want you to be aware you have been cursed by a hero.
Yes, I know.
On the other hand, do you think you made a difference on the battle?
I think so. And as long as she's not cursing me on my death rune or my earth rune, I can live with it. I will.
Well,
I will go on a quest to
interesting
lift the
choice of
curse.
terms. I can live with it. The lunars they retreat in bad formation across the creek. The Keldon and Colbrea, they're in no shape to pursue, but the Kolimar and the Milani pursue until dusk, and then even a little bit longer. So the lunar army is thoroughly routed on this. This is a decisive victory for the Sartorites. And you guys can do whatever you want. I suspect with most of you all, it's just kind of standing there, with the exception of Nisk, who's probably feeling really frisky.
This calls us charioteer.
Are you gonna? Your charioteer is happy to do stuff. Are you gonna run around?
We're gonna go run around and drive them. Don't think I'll cross the creek per se, but I'm definitely there to drive them down.
Colbrast and Garen, you
Yeah.
two are exhausted.
Yeah, but the thrill of the battle.
Are you going to jump onto the chariots as well?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to tell our very cautious charioteer that nothing will happen to him as long as he just does what we tell him.
I'm joining on my.
And by the way, there is Callus Darbrow. Just follow her, and I'm sure he will.
They do. This is a decisive victory for the Sartorites here at this. And then at dusk, I want to move the time forward. So we have this great scene, like in Lawrence of Arabia, you have the great scene at Aqaba with everybody riding around going, I want to move forward to dusk with nightfall. And at nightfall, by then it becomes apparent that no, Cowler Starbrow is dead. And the Shalana Arroy priestesses do not understand why they cannot resurrect her. Like it's as though somebody has summoned her ghost.
Who could that have been?
It fits to the story. I mean, she was dead. She has to go back to the table. She cannot get resurrected by the.
No, you've got all these Shalana Roy healers, priestesses trying to cast resurrect one after another, and they all fail.
Yep.
Because somebody performed lots of big Taikora tech magic there.
Yeah, but this gives her, I mean, the point is, I do not try to let her wander around on Earth forever again, but I only borrowed her for a moment, and then she can go back to the table of my goddess.
Do you tell everybody that you summoned her ghost? Do you tell the priestesses of life and of healing and of rebirth this?
I think they saw me doing a ritual, and they
Shalana Roy priestesses weren't there with this going on.
No.
You're quiet about this? All right, so Cowler Starbrow is dead and does not return despite the prayers and the magic of the Shalana Roy healers.
And that is a win-win because she would be an angry bitch when she's back, if she was back.
So, worse yet, 3 other tribal leaders fell in the battle. The king of the Colbrea fell in the battle during that big, huge push. The queen of the Kinsina fell, basically rallying the Kinsina troops as well. And the Milani, their queen fell during that terrible pursuit that they made. There was high casualties on the Sartorite side.
But do they get resurrected? I mean, they're big people.
Well, Queen Amalda is a initiate of Humacht.
Okay,
So what
that
do you
doesn't
think?
work. Yes, that doesn't work. The other ones though.
Well, here's the problem. The healers are throwing as many of these 3-point spells as possible on who?
Keller Starbrow.
Yeah. Always this.
Maybe I can go in
personality,
there and say, I think she is where she should be before everybody throws the thing and start to embalm and prepare the corpse. How is that as a solution?
Is that what you're going to try to do, Gina?
Yes.
Well, Queen
I have good
Leica,
connections to down there and to the goddess and so on. So I can tell you she is happy where she is. She's in peace.
however, there is one tribal leader still very much alive and in charge and being proclaimed the victor of the battle. And that is Leica of the Kolimar. And she presents herself as the leader of the Sardarite army. And she tells her tribe to take possession of Keller's body. And she has folk that will push anyone out of the way at this point.
Funeral rites.
She says, we will bring her corpse back to Boldholm to be burnt.
You have to preserve it first, and then you can bring it to Boldholm.
Then you can do that sort of preparation. You will do that what?
You have a relationship to, we have relationships to Leica. We can go with them. That's not a problem. They're not preventing you as long as you don't get in the way.
They're preventing any other tribe from claiming the body.
Leica's happy not to have her back too.
Yep.
Really aware of this. She likes what you've done. Just don't tell her that you did it.
We already talked to her about her being the next prince, which, so, we're on the good side here, I think.
So Leica rallies the victors and proclaims that at dawn, the army will pursue the fleeing lunar army. And I don't think, because we're at a point, I'd rather just kind of narrate through this if this is okay. Yeah. People can stick their hands up and say they do something. The next day, Queen Leica harasses the surviving lunar troops to make sure that they cannot really reform in a fighting force. You can't kill that many of them because they're able to basically form up some lines, but she's able to push them so that they continue marching all the way onto the river.
Well, we got their baggage claim, right?
You got their baggage
camp and everything.
Exactly.
Solbrass, you should know what to do there. But there's
You're forgetting this, my friend. I'm no longer interested in looting treasures. All this mundane stuff.
I don't understand what went wrong. I don't understand what's happened to you.
You can go off and get this baggage if you like.
Well, no, the Kolimar claim is much of basically because the Kolimar have an intact tribal leader. And they, they took advantage of the position that they did the flank. So they're in the best intact, they have the largest group and they're the best intact. Right now, the Kolimar are basically, they are taking possession of everything they can. It's also on their lands. Yes, Inkala.
Just remember that I did call that I cast detect magic and went through the priestesses' corpses before the last.
They also don't,
yeah.
It's not, the people that we kill directly and that stuff, they're not going to take that because we have a claim to that.
They're not taking that. What they're taking is, they're not even taking, they're taking as much of the armor and weapons and such off the dead that are there. There are women and children from Roomgate, and nearby villages that come out and they're crawling all over the battlefield, looting the dead. And, when there's lunar soldiers like, oh, help me, they kill them. Because, unless they look like they're able to be ransomed. And so there's a lot of prisoners. There's a lot of dead. This is the horrible. We've all watched the old movie Henry V with Kenneth Branagh. After the end of it, you have the muddy battlefield. You have the local peasants.
Very, very muddy. In fact.
Yes. Well, thanks to you guys. Yes, it's the same sort of thing. There will be, you all will get gifts, and I will need a little time to think through this, but you will be generously gifted by Leica for your role in this, as well as have the ability. And if anybody wants, there are the local tribes there that you guys helped rally. You guys can take a loyalty with them, because remember, loyalty in RuneQuest works two ways. The local, the Keldon, the Colbrea, and the Consina tribe, you guys can pick which is the one that you helped rally, and you can get a relationship with that. But you're also going to get gifts from Leica as the battle leader of this. I don't want to work out the specifics of this, because I think that's a big, there's a lot of little items there, and I'll go through all the treasure that you all took from the priestesses. Did you take any captives? I don't think so. Did you?
No.
But big picture, all of this accounting can take place later, because after the pursuit, Leica says that we must all march on Boldhome to burn the corpse of Prince Keller.
Yep.
I do my embalming stuff and preserving stuff.
Oh, but now there's a big fight about whether that should happen.
What?
Because there are others that say that we have to give her a week to see if she's really dead.
She is dead.
And one of the healers glares at you, Gina, and says, "How do you know this?"
Because I have good connections to Tychora Tech. I have a
She
Decima
has
of 95. I know that.
She has been on the Lightbringers quest.
Yes, me too.
How
on the other party?
Well, that didn't.
Point is, there are a lot of.
I danced with a goddess.
With which goddess?
With a red goddess to fight her.
Point is, there are a lot of soldiers of the other tribes, and a lot of members of the other tribes that are demanding that Kallar's body be brought back, but none of the corpse preparation take place until we know she is not going to come back.
How shall I prove them that she's not coming back?
Let them just have.
I should actually have something like that as a Tychora Tech priestess. Proof being.
How do you prove a hero is not going to come back from the dead?
You could summon her. Can
I can summon her and tell them that she's not coming back. No, I can't, because I'm out of rune points.
I could summon
That's what's
her.
stopping you.
Yeah, I could summon her and tell them that she's not coming back.
Like, this is a good place to stop. And what I would like is the next session to start in Boldhome a couple days later.
But that's sorry. I mean, I have worship Tychora Tech on 60%. There should be something where I get in trance and talk like my goddess or something like that.
No, that's your ability to offer good sacrifices to the goddess that make her happy.
Yes, I just gave her a hero.
I think your goddess is. I mean,
I'll
tell the god who's most happy
You have
right
to
now.
see it like that. I maybe should whisper into the ear of my goddess. I made sure that this hero stays on your table.
She won't
but you
stay-
And is not
you've
resurrected
met
by
her, right?
Shalana Royce.
She won't stay with Tychora Tech's table. You know that.
Nah. She stays dead.
She's boring anyway. Why would you want her at your table?
Yeah,
She's like an
she's not really
grumpy
boring.
person.
She's
We're gonna go forward.
arrogant.
Claudia, make your prepare corpse anyways under Leica's jurisdiction.
With a 20 on a 75.
Okay. What is your loyalty to Leica?
My do I have a loyalty to you?
It's Beneva Chen is what she's got.
Hate Lunar Empire, loyalty to country.
It's Beneva Chen she has a relationship to. The Earth Priestess there, not Leica.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Beneva Chen.
Okay, Beneva Chan, the Kolimar will all come through, and Beneva Chan will basically have you do basic corpse preparation and basic rites there. And you'll be protected by the Earth Priestess there. But there's a lot of cranky. The big fight, and we'll start with this in Boldholm, is between the Kolimar that want to burn her with lots of honor and lots of treasure and all of that in a big ceremony, but burn her as soon as we can when we get into Boldholm. And then the tribes that are loyal to Keller want to hold out to see if she comes back.
Yeah, but if all the children or Lord priestesses couldn't get her back, who shall get her back?
Well, Keller will.
No, her star is.
So
off.
Anyways, I think this is the point where I would like to end for the night. And next session, we will jump scenes to Boldholm. So thank you all for watching and thank everybody for playing, and tune in next time.
Take care.